Another horrific episode of Diabolical Lovers this week. I have to say, this series is really good, has a lot of good potential, but at the same time, I have a few concerns about this series. First things first is, Yui seems to have, like, no personality. I mean, she does have a slight personality, but she doesn't seem to actually have any motivation to be able to resist from these other vampires, like Shu, Ayato, and all sorts of other characters like Hanato. She's just getting her blood sucked, and she's becoming a helpless victim. And really, at the same time, I understand this is the feeling of the show was trying to give off. At the same time, I'm just thinking about all the different episodes and different events that are going on. As if I was her, I'd be resisting more, but she's not really resisting at all. There's many theories why I could say why she isn't. For one, she's probably fearful for her life, and, you know, she's surrounded by a bunch of vampires that can overpower her. Of course, that's kind of logical why she has probably no motivation. But another thing is she might be going anemic, since now her blood is being sucked out constantly by multiple vampires, and can barely probably even walk on her feet. So that's logical right there. But I just wanted to express those few concerns. That's just the main thing I'm worried about is Yui's personality. But besides that, all the brothers, man, I just have to say, so far, I thought Shu was going to be a good character, a really good, likable character, and one of the nicest of the brothers. I was completely wrong, and so was Yui. He turned out to be just a straight-out vampire. At the very least, about Shu's character I noticed about this episode is, he's not trying to hide behind who he truly is. He basically downright said to Yui, he's a vampire. He thinks of freaking mortals as, like, just blood banks. And, oh yeah, Yui's basically a blood bank in this entire series. I mean, almost... Shu and Ayato both drank her blood, and probably next episode we're going to see another vampire brother drink blood. All in all, it's a really good series. I'm loving it. I love the feel and atmosphere of it. The music complements the series really well. I'm curious of which route this is going to take and what person she's going to end up with. Maybe they might do multiple endings. I don't know. There's different ways they can handle this. Now, this series is 12 episodes long, and it's only 14 to 15 minutes runtime an episode. And that's really, I don't know, it feels like this series should have more time to the episode for them to be even displaying an opening and ending song. They're, like, cutting out majority of a lot of content. So, if you calculate, for instance, the opening and ending song that lasts, like, 1:30 each, you're about only have maybe 11 or 10 minutes of actual anime screen time. So, that's not really a lot to work with it with just 12 episodes. I could see it working with maybe 24 or 25 episodes. But with, 12 episodes, that seems very unlogical. So there's one other concern I have. But all in all, I'm liking the way the series is shaping up. I love the personalities with the characters because all around, it's just something I haven't seen a lot. And truthfully, though, just really interesting. I want to keep watching the series. I'm very dumbfounded by how the different characters are with the Vampire Brothers. I mean, usually when I see a vampire-type series, they're kind of nice, acceptive of the female character or the male character. It just... This all around, all they care about is just drinking blood after blood. And just, it's really cringing when you, for instance, see, like, how Ayato was drinking Yui's blood, and they, like, put, like, hickeys all over. I was like, what the hell? I mean, just, you, like, hear her skin pop when they're freaking biting into her skin. And I was like, oh my lord. Truthfully, I have to say... Interesting series. I love this episode. I'd give this episode maybe probably a good 4 out of 5. And actually, one more scene I want to mention up that was just really downright awkward was the actual dinner scene. Okay, that was one of the most awkward family dinners I've seen in an anime in quite a long time. But Kanato... What the hell is wrong with that kid? I mean, sitting there freaking stabbing his cookies. He's like teddy bear son and all that, stabbing his cookies. Just... All around, I have to say that kid is creepy. I'm a big fan of purple type hair characters, but what the hell is wrong with that kid? I don't know if I even like that kid, because I can already tell he's a psycho type character, just the way how he acts, the way he looks, and the way he's drawn. And actually, speaking of drawn animation, I really love the animation series, especially with how they do the eye style in the series. The eyes actually kind of remind me of the previous anime I watched, Amnesia. If anyone remembers that anime, it's actually another Otome type game spinoff that made into an anime. And it's kind of, the character's personality seem the same with Yui and Emma. But all in all, hopefully Yui doesn't become an Emma from Amnesia. Well, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed this anime review on Diabolical Lovers. If you enjoyed my video and enjoyed my video reviews, please leave a comment below or subscribe, like, share my content. Well, everybody, hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. And everybody, stay chibi. And chibi